It is. Anyway, October Red, I'm here with the lovely Dalton Smith. Dalton, it's always a pleasure to see you. I know it's not your night tonight. So I'll tell you what, we'll reflect on Florian and then we're going to come back to you.
I mean, what a performance. You know, that wasn't an easy challenge for Florian tonight. You know, I expected him to get quite a few rounds and, you know, I expected it to probably go the distance. You know, because Dylan, he's a good fighter. But I mean, Florian went in there, destructive fashion, you know, put it straight on him. And I always said, there's two types of Florians. The Florian what listens and the Florian what doesn't. And there's a big difference. And, you know, tonight you've seen the Florian what listens, and that's what's getting drilled into him now. And he's realising it with performances. And when he listens and pulls performances off like that, he's gonna be in some great fights.
How long's he been in your gym? Because forgive me, I didn't even know that he'd gone to you, because he's gone through a few trainers, let's be honest. So when did he come up to Steel City?
I think he's been just 18 months, I think he's been in the gym. But obviously he's had his hand injury, so he's been off for like near enough a year. But you know, to come back and do a performance like that after 1 year out, you know, where can a kid go? And you know, he's probably one of the hardest workers I've been around. He's dedicated, you know, and I just want the kid to do well, and you know, and he's proving that.
Gelling with your team, because you've got quite a close-knit team. You're almost, well, you're a family. You know, you've got your dad in the corner, yourself in the corner. You're a pro fighter. You said there's two types of Florians, one that listens and one that doesn't. What is it about your gym that really switched on that listening power with him?
I think because anybody who's in the gym, you know, they're not going to get blokes moan up their arse. And if we see a guy and he's not listening and my dad's telling him instructions and not listening, it's our job to pull them down. You know, and that's the way it works. Like, some weeks I'll come in the gym and I've got Sonny giving me a bollocking. Do you know what I mean? And that's just the way the gym works. We're training together and we're in a dangerous sport. All we want is each other to do well. So as much as guidance and support we can give each other, you know, it's needed.
He's always been known as an aggressive fighter. That hasn't changed in him. But even though it was short, you can see a difference. More compact, more composed.
Of course, and that's where I'm saying the Florian what listens and the Florian what doesn't. Because the Florian what's elusive, relaxed and boxes and uses smart pressure and clinical pressure and thinks about it. Like the guy's destructive on his night. You know, and you know, I'm over the moon for him.
A win for the team, a win for the gym, a win for Florian as well. But let's get back to you, because I didn't get to speak to you post-fight. That fight, I also thought, okay, this could probably go to the distance. We know that you're a power puncher. Talk to me about that fight, your feedback, because it was lovely to watch.
Yeah, it was a great fight to be in, and you know, great finish towards the end. But you know, I keep saying when the opposition goes up, you're gonna get the best Dalton Smith, and I've said that for the 2 fights before. You know, I say get me the right fight, and you'll see the best of Dalton Smith. And you know that some fighters just need that. You know, the better the opposition, the better the performance.
Can you tell me why though? Because like you said, it's some fighters will go in there like it's a world title fight every fight. But you'll see sometimes fighters tone it down and then they'll up it depending on the opponent. Talk to me, educate me.
It's natural, and you know, you look at some of the great champions. You know, they've had fights where they box the mediocre guy, and it's not. Do you know what I mean? So naturally, you can sometimes go to people's levels, and that's just the way boxing works. And you always see the best out of people when they've got the biggest challenge.
The joy on your face when you literally folded him like a chair. It was, I just love to see it, because I know what it meant to you as well. Do you know what I mean? You really wanted to put on that good performance. Your first fight back with Matchroom, it was all about making a statement, and that you did.
Of course, it's about, the main thing is people want to see a knockout. It's the entertainment business at the end of the day, and you know, no one wants to see a boring 12-round fight. They want to see knockouts, they want to see blood. And you know, the last few fights I've been giving that a little bit, so. Like you say, it's the entertainment business. We're here to entertain, and that's what earns us money. So.
I don't know, it's a question you're going to be asked 5,000 times, but we want to see you back out. When will we see you back out?
You know, we're just having a little bit of a break just to rest the eyes. Obviously, I've been very active the last year, so I've needed the break. You know, I've had a couple of weeks off, been on holiday, but you know, I'm back to Tenerife. I'm in Tenerife tomorrow on a training camp, so I'm going to get straight back into it, and then you know, hopefully next year we'll get a big fight.
You know those training camps that you have out of the country? I know it sounds a bit obvious. Better away from home with those like foreign camps rather than training at your local gym?
when you're training away, you know, it's always better because you ain't got the distractions, you ain't got the home comforts. You can't just go and see your friends. So when you move yourself away, like, it's strictly business, and you know, you see that's why, you know, fighters, when they get to the end of the career, that's why they do it, because the only thing you got to focus on is the fight. That's it.
Listen, we look forward to it. I know you're going to get scarfed. Everyone's going to want to talk to you. I think Florian's probably got everyone bowing to his feet, but I'm going to leave you to it, Dalton. Always a pleasure. Congratulations on your win. Congratulations on the team's win tonight, and I look forward to seeing you out soon.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.